Did you know that one of the most famous couples in Hollywood, Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes, had a secret that most people don't know? For years, we have thought of them as the perfect marriage, love, wealth, and beauty. But what was really going on behind closed doors? What is reported to have been forced upon Katie Holmes by Tom Cruise during their marriage? You won't want to miss this video, as we disclose some shocking information regarding their relationship, so pay close attention. Read through to the conclusion to find out the little-known story of their marriage. At one point, Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes were one of the most talked-about couples in Hollywood. They appeared to have it all, a picture-perfect family, fame, and glitz. However, their marriage wasn't as ideal as it appeared, despite the smiles and public appearances. Many of the things that happened during their marriage shocked the public, and their relationship took a sudden and unexpected turn. Rumor has it that during her marriage to Tom Cruise, Katie Holmes was made to do a lot of things, such as being demanding and making odd demands. So what exactly happened? Let's look at the backstage operations and the details of their complex interaction. The public was enthralled with Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise's passionate devotion as soon as they were spotted together in 2005. Tom captivated Katie, who was well known for his ties with the populace. The speed at which the pair fell in love is demonstrated by the fact that they were engaged within months of dating. Tom even climbed on Oprah's couch to show his love for Katie, and they publicly reaffirmed their love for one another. But there was more going on behind the scenes. Not only was Tom Cruise falling for Katie Holmes, but he was also introducing her to his world, which she had not fully expected. Tom's close ties to the controversial Scientology organization, to which he is famous for his commitment, were one of the more shocking elements. Katie was drawn to this world, which would soon begin to take over more aspects of her life than she could have ever dreamed. Despite coming from a more traditional Catholic background, Scientology had a significant influence on Tom Cruise's identity and was more than just a part of his life. Katie also became interested in Scientology after dating Tom. Tom was well recognized for having a significant influence on his friends and for publicly expressing his desire for them to become members of the Scientology organization. As a result, Katie was forced to make decisions that could have altered her life. Rumor has it that Katie was slowly becoming dominated by Tom's strict dedication to Scientology. Those close to the pair claim that Katie received a lot of training in Scientology and that Tom urged her to get more involved in the organization. Indeed, there are claims that Katie felt forced to give up aspects of her own life, like her friends and family, in order to completely embrace Tom's lifestyle, and that her life became to revolve around the strict beliefs and practices of Scientology. The assertion that Tom forced Katie to cut off her ties with non-scientists was the most shocking. This includes family members who did not attend church as well as her longtime friends. Tom was Katie's primary support system, and it seems that this made her feel lonely. In addition, it seemed that Katie's personal choices were impacted by Tom's views, and that she had little autonomy. As if being drawn to Scientology wasn't enough, reports claim that Tom tightly controlled Katie's public image. During their marriage, Katie Holmes was regularly seen in public with an almost perfect grin and a well-groomed appearance. According to many sources, Tom had high expectations for Katie's appearance and demanded that she maintain a specific public persona that was always glamorous, composed, and in line with the image Tom wanted to convey. It was claimed that Tom frequently affected Katie's haircut, clothing selections, and even her remarks during interviews. It has been said that Katie, who is known for her more realistic and grounded manner, occasionally felt uncomfortable with the image she was being forced to project. But because she was swayed by her husband's power and the requirements of their marriage, she obeyed. According to a rumor, Katie was prevented from speaking out about certain issues, especially if they went against Tom's morals or the image they wished to present as a couple. Of course, one of the most significant moments in Tom and Katie's relationship was the birth of their daughter, Suri, in 2006. The arrival of their child brought joy to their lives, but it also made their marriage much more difficult. Many believe Tom was overly active in their daughter's upbringing because of how protective he was of Suri. According to reports, Katie felt pressured to raise Suri in accordance with Scientology's beliefs. This was stopping Suri from dealing with people or taking part in activities that were contrary to the principles of the church. According to reports, Katie was even persuaded to deny Suri access to traditional medical treatment, and she was supposed to raise her in a way that was entirely in line with Tom's beliefs. Many of Katie's close friends and family began to wonder how much authority Tom truly held, as his dominance over every aspect of their family life became more and more obvious. After 6 years of marriage, Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise filed for divorce in 2012. The media throughout the world took notice of their widely publicized split. Why did you decide to take this action? Katie finally found the courage to leave Tom after he had been courting her for a long time. According to reports, Katie's yearning for independence and her wish to protect her daughter from the influence of Scientology were the main causes of her divorce petition. She allegedly didn't want to raise Suri in an environment where Scientology would have such a big influence on her life. When Katie made the decision to go, she acted quickly and carefully. A few days after she hastily filed for divorce, Kate was living with Suri away from Tom. Though many were surprised by this bold decision, it was clear that Katie had had enough. She was ready to take control of her life and make a fresh start, free from the constraints and control Tom had imposed on her. Katie Holmes has continued to live her life despite the divorce. She has brought up Suri, taken back her independence, and prioritized her work. Even though Tom Cruise is still well-liked, Katie has declared that he no longer influences her. Before and after her marriage to Tom, Katie's lives were extremely different. She has appeared more relaxed, modest, and self-assured since then. In addition to love, Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes' marriage was marked by manipulation and control. Tom had a long-lasting effect on Katie, especially in relation to Scientology, the media, and even their family life. Although their marriage appeared perfect on paper, it was much more challenging in practice. You are now more conscious of the secrets surrounding Tom and Katie's marriage after seeing the entire movie. Thank you for viewing. To make sure you don't miss any new videos, remember to hit the notification bell, subscribe, and like. Until we meet paths again.